I think whether or not you want to go into investment banking recruiting in your sophomore year, or if you're worried about a 10-year med school timeline, I think crushing it with your grades is very, very important. And obviously, everyone wants to balance that with an active social life, getting involved with clubs, and all of that is important. I would say primarily starts with your grades and making sure you go in and put your best foot forward, and whatever that might be acceptable with the outcome. And you at the end of the day, you can't really, you don't know when you're going to decide what you want to do, when you're going to want to put that step forward for some kind of recruiting, some kind of master's business school, master's degree, whatever it might be. You can't really control when you might decide on that. You can control how well you do in the time being, right? And what you're going to do and how to maximize the most out of that school is crushing it with your grades, and then figuring out who you could talk to figure out that later half. Do you want to go to to get your master's? Do you want to go on to have an internship that could lead to full-time work in whatever field afterwards, especially if you're talking about the banking recruiting process, getting early, making sure you crush it with your grades and find the people who have gone through that similar process and getting to know them. I think if you do either of those two things, you're going to be in a very, very, very good position come your sophomore year, come later in your freshman year, whenever you might want to actually get started with the process.